Yeah. Here's the thing. Ultimately, I still long-term, I think, here's what I really like. If you're investing in businesses and you're looking for deals, I love covered real estate plays. I talk about optionality. I talked about it before. I love optionality. I love businesses that own real estate. So not just pure real estate plays, but businesses, whatever it is you're into. I don't care if you're a plumbing business. I don't care if you own restaurant concepts. Own the underlying real estate. Have a covered real estate play, and I think that gives a little optionality and certainly gives more flexibility that will ultimately reward you as an investor. So big believer. I personally am on the hunt for covered real estate plays and things that are unsexy, things that continually need to be done versus these crazy, SaaS high growth, investment opportunities. So, I think just everybody scale back. I had a very good friend last year approach me about what I thought about him earning 10% on the crypto assets that he owned. I go, that number is just not sustainable because it all looks great until one of the domino falls and you've got a liquidity crisis, and then you're not going to be able to access your money, right? So, one of the few things I think is really important. You obviously want to talk to a professional when you're making investments, but if you're doing it yourselfer, you want to have your tier one assets be liquid, your tier two assets kind of be semi-liquid. Maybe that's an investable piece of real estate that you might be able to sell within the next 60 to 90 days and get your money. And then look at your illiquid assets and forget about those monies because, in the event that things go wrong, you're not going to be able to access those investments. So is now a time to invest and get good returns? Absolutely. Do we have to be a little bit more rational and curb expectations on these wild IRRs that we've seen? I mean, millennials think that if your investment hasn't done 5X in 5 days on a Robinhood stock piece of trading advice, that the investment is shit.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Yeah. Again, we've just pivoted. We've de-risked our portfolio. We're in the safest deals with long horizons, well capitalized. I'm not as focused on being cash rich necessarily because I don't think it's going to be as steep of a correction in many things as others. I could be wrong. I still think it's smart to deploy in the right assets. I am definitely de-risking my portfolio and being less volatile in what I'm picking. Down to my stock portfolio. It's the staples, the simple ones, utilities, nothing that sexy. At this point, if I can make 6 to 10% with controlled, volatility, I'm happy.
I'm with you. I think it's a great play.